We lost him 2 years back in 2024. Hi, this is Kritika here and today we are going to talk about my father. मेरे डैड बहुत अच्छे राइटर हैं. लाइक सिंस माई चाइल्डहुड आई एम सीइंग वो बहुत सारी कहानियाँ लिखते हैं, बहुत सारे एसेज लिखते थे, बहुत सारे ड्रामाज लाइक स्किट लिखते थे फॉर पीपल टू एक्ट. सारे तमिल में लिखते थे and I also know Tamil. Today I'm going to share a story which he had written, which was initially in Tamil, and I translated it into English as I was not very confident about my Tamil pronunciation, so I should not pronounce anything wrong. So I'm putting up the story on the screen. I'll read out the story for you. And the title of the story is Bargain Without Shame. It was a hot afternoon, not a kind of heat you complain about, the kind of heat that burns your skin, even when you are standing still. My dad had gone to worship to temple, Swami Malay temple he had gone. And while coming back from there, so around 3 p.m. near Kumbakonam flyover, he saw a small roadside shop. A woman was selling agal vilak, that is clay lamps, small diyas which we use for during Diwali. 5 sizes, each one 10 rupees. 10, just 10, not 100, not 1000, just 10. And then he noticed something. The woman wasn't sitting comfortably. She was running the shop on the roadside under boiling sun. Her husband was sitting a little away eating his food. And beside her, a baby, not even 1 year old, playing with the clay lamps on the edge of the road under the same burning sun. And then a car stopped, a clean, polished car. A man stepped out, around 50 years old, well dressed, branded jeans, Van Heusen t-shirt, Bata sandals, the kind of person who lives in air conditioning, the kind of person who orders food without looking at the prices. He came to the shop, he asked the price, and then he said, "Give it for less." He started bargaining again and again, again and again, again and again. The women didn't reduce much, so he kept pushing until finally he got a discount, 5 rupees, maybe 10, and he walked away satisfied. And then this is where my dad writes very powerfully, because he doesn't just narrate, he questions. He writes something like the man, he would never bargain in the place where he bought his branded shirt. He would never bargain on Amazon, on Swiggy, on Zomato. He would never bargain in supermarkets, in malls, in theaters, in hospitals. He would even pay full price in places where you least expect it. But when it comes to a roadside woman selling lamps for 10 rupees, suddenly he becomes a businessman. Suddenly he remembers savings money. And then there is this emotional reality. And then my dad asks, and why do we bargain only with the people who are already struggling? Why do we press the poorest people for discounts, like their dignity doesn't matter, like their survival is negotiable? The woman, she is not running a shop for luxury. She is doing seasonal business, moving from place to place, living under the sky, making the road her workplace, trying to live the respectful life. And then someone comes and tries to cut even 10 rupees from her, not because he needs it, but because he can. And then my dad ends the story with a line that stays in your mind. People like this, they bargain with vegetable sellers, with roadside vendors, with cobblers, but they never bargain where the price is fixed. Because bargaining isn't about money, it's about power. And if these people change, only then India will truly progress. And this is what he has written, and this is like no fancy words. Some stories are not spoken, they are lived, and this is one of the story which has been lived. Like this is a story which is not spoken much by anyone, like anyone, and we need to bring the change. Like this was something which he wrote like 3 years back, and still it feels the same. Like even today people do this.